Close your eyes. Picture a cowboy. What do you see? A Stetson hat maybe? A dusty bandana hiding a sun-weathered face, leather boots worn from miles on horseback? That image, iconic as it is, only scratches the surface. It's the outside, the shell. Being a cowboy, true cowboy spirit, runs much deeper. It's about grit, it's about heart. It's about a way of life that's disappearing faster than a tumbleweed in a windstorm. But it's not gone. Not yet. Not as long as there's folks who remember what it really means, folks like you and me. The story of the cowboy is a tale deeply woven into the fabric of American history. It is the story of America itself, a narrative that spans centuries and landscapes, from the rolling plains to the rugged mountains. It starts long ago, way back when this country was being built. The early settlers, driven by dreams of a new life, ventured into the unknown, carving out a place for themselves in a vast and untamed wilderness. Among these pioneers were the Spanish vaqueros, the first cowboys. They brought with them a rich tradition of horsemanship and cattle herding, skills honed over generations in the Iberian Peninsula. These vaqueros introduced their horses, their skills, and their way of life to the New World, laying the foundation for what would become a quintessentially American icon. Then came the open range, a sea of grass stretching as far as the eye could see. This vast expanse of land became the stage for the cowboys' daily life, a place where they could roam freely and tend to their herds. Cattle ranching emerged as a vital industry, and it was here that the American cowboy, as we know him, was truly born. These men and women worked tirelessly, driving cattle across great distances, often facing harsh weather and treacherous terrain. Tough as nails, these cowboys were resilient and resourceful. They had to be, for their work was grueling and fraught with danger. They faced danger head-on, whether it was a raging river, a stampeding herd, or a band of outlaws. Their courage and determination became legendary, and their stories were passed down through generations. But cowboys were more than just workers. They were a community, bound together by shared experiences and mutual respect. They helped each other out, forming bonds that were as strong as the toughest leather. They were pioneers, adventurers, and symbols of a wild and untamed land. Their legacy lives on not just in the history books, but in the spirit of the American West, a testament to the enduring spirit of exploration and adventure. What makes a cowboy? It ain't just about roping and riding, it's a certain spirit, a way of looking at the world. It's about hard work, plain and simple, working from dawn till dusk, under the scorching sun or the starlit sky. It's about respect. Respect for the land, for the animals, for your fellow man. It's about honesty, integrity, and always doing what's right, even when it's hard. A cowboy's life ain't always easy, but it's a life lived with purpose, with integrity, and with a whole lot of heart. Now, there ain't no official rule book for being a cowboy, but there's an unspoken code, passed down through generations. It's about looking out for your neighbor, being dependable, and always keeping your word. It's about humility. A real cowboy never backs down from a challenge, but he also ain't afraid to admit when he's wrong. And he always lends a hand to those in need. It's about respect for tradition, but also the courage to adapt, to change with the times. That's the true mark of a cowboy. The world's changed a lot since the days of the open range. The vast, untamed landscapes that once stretched as far as the eye could see have given way to towering skyscrapers and bustling streets. The open range, with its endless horizons and boundless freedom, has been replaced by the structured, fast-paced life of the city. Yet, in this transformation, something remarkable has happened. Cities have sprung up where cattle once roamed. The places that were once the domain of cowboys and cattle drives are now filled with the hum of urban life. The clang of construction, the rush of traffic, and the buzz of people going about their daily lives have taken over the silence of the plains. But amidst this urban jungle, the essence of the cowboy has not been lost. But you know what? The cowboy spirit, it's found a way to adapt. It's not just about the hat or the boots. It's about the attitude, the resilience, and the unwavering determination. It's about facing challenges head-on and never backing down, no matter where you are. In the heart of the city, you can still find that same spirit alive and well. You see it in the firefighters, the police officers, the ones who run towards danger when everyone else is running away. They embody the bravery and courage that were once the hallmark of the cowboy. They may not be herding cattle, but they're protecting and serving their communities with the same dedication. The nurses working the night shift, tirelessly caring for the sick and injured, show that same level of commitment. They may not be riding the range, but they're navigating the complexities of modern healthcare with a steadfast resolve. Their compassion and dedication are a testament to the enduring cowboy spirit. Folks who put their lives on the line for others, day in and day out. These are the modern-day cowboys, the unsung heroes who keep our cities running smoothly. They may not wear spurs or carry lassos, but their contributions are no less significant. They face the challenges of urban life with the same grit and determination that defined the cowboys of old. They might not wear Stetsons or ride horses, but they embody that same grit, that same dedication. The business professionals, the city workers, the everyday people who strive to make a difference in their communities, they all carry a piece of that cowboy spirit within them. It's a spirit that transcends time and place, finding new expressions in the modern world. But they embody that same grit, that same dedication. The determination to overcome obstacles, the willingness to put in the hard work, and the drive to achieve their goals, these are the qualities that define the modern cowboy. Whether they're in an office, a hospital, or on the streets, they're carrying on a legacy of resilience and perseverance. The cowboy spirit, it ain't confined to the ranch. It's a way of life, a state of mind that can thrive anywhere. It's about embracing challenges, staying true to your values, and never giving up. Whether you're in the heart of the city or out on the open plains, that spirit can guide you through the toughest of times. It's a way of life, a state of mind that can thrive anywhere. It's about finding your own path, staying true to yourself, and making a difference in the world around you. The cowboy spirit is alive and well, not just in the wide open spaces, but in the heart of the city, where it continues to inspire and uplift. Section 6, a true story, the cowboy who saved a town. I remember this one time back when I was just a young buck starting out in Hollywood. There was this terrible flood in a small town down south. Whole place was underwater, folks trapped on their rooftops. Well, this one fella, a real deal cowboy, he loaded up his horse trailer with supplies and drove straight into that mess. Spent days going back and forth, rescuing people, bringing food and water. Didn't ask for nothing in return. That's the cowboy way. See a need, you fill it, no questions asked. Section 7, the cowboy spirit, a legacy that lives on. The cowboy spirit, it's more than just a relic of the past. It's a living, breathing testament to a way of life that has shaped the very fabric of our nation. From the rugged plains to the bustling towns, the essence of the cowboy spirit can be felt in every corner of our land. It's a beacon, a guiding light for how to live our lives. The cowboy's gaze, fixed on the horizon, symbolizes an unwavering commitment to the future, a future built on the foundations of the past. The camaraderie among cowboys riding together through the open plains reminds us of the strength found in unity and shared purpose. It's about honesty, hard work, respect, and resilience. These are not just words, they are the principles that guide every action, every decision. The cowboy mending a fence, the cowboy herding cattle, these images are powerful reminders of the dedication and perseverance required to maintain a way of life that is both challenging and rewarding. Values that are timeless, values that we need now more than ever. In a world that often feels disconnected, the sight of a family working together on a ranch, or a cowboy shaking hands with a neighbor, brings us back to the core of what truly matters: community, cooperation, and mutual respect. It's about looking after each other, about standing up for what's right, even when it's tough. The cowboy spirit teaches us that true strength lies not in individual prowess, but in the willingness to support and protect one another. Whether it's helping each other during a cattle drive or standing up to protect livestock, these acts of solidarity are the bedrock of the cowboy ethos. It's about never giving up, even when the odds are stacked against you. The image of a cowboy struggling to rope a calf but persevering, or riding a bucking bronco, embodies the relentless determination that defines the cowboy spirit. It's a reminder that no matter how tough the challenge, resilience and grit will see us through. That's the legacy of the cowboy. It's a legacy passed down from generation to generation, from the elderly cowboy teaching a young cowboy how to ride, to the simple act of passing down a hat to a young child. These moments capture the essence of mentorship, tradition, and the enduring spirit of the cowboy way of life. A legacy that lives on, not just in stories and songs, but in the hearts of everyday heroes all around us. From modern-day ranchers working together to firefighters and police officers in rural settings, the cowboy spirit is alive and well. It continues to inspire and guide us, reminding us that the values of honesty, hard work, respect, and resilience are as relevant today as they were in the days of the Old West. Section 8. Finding your inner cowboy. It's not about the hat. You don't need a horse or a 10-gallon hat to be a cowboy. It's about finding that spirit within yourself. It's about looking for opportunities to be brave, to be kind, to be a force for good in the world. Maybe it's standing up for someone being bullied. Maybe it's working hard to achieve your dreams. Maybe it's just lending a listening ear to someone who needs it. The cowboy spirit, it's in all of us. It's about finding it, nurturing it, and letting it shine through. Section 9. A cowboy's farewell, until we meet again. Well, folks, the sun's setting on another day. But the spirit of the cowboy, it never fades. It's in the whisper of the wind through the plains, in the crackle of a campfire under the stars. It's a reminder that even in a world that's changing faster than a runaway train, some things are eternal. Values like honesty, hard work, and looking out for your neighbor. So keep that cowboy spirit alive, folks. Keep it burning bright, until we meet again.